Hey there. So I have a Dell 5940 laptop, which is saying when I got it that the battery was not installed. I opened it up and I found that there was a battery in there. And so what I did was I reseated all the cables and connectors and everything, and that didn't work. So what I ended up doing, and right now I do have the motherboard connector disconnected, so that is accurate that it's saying not installed right there. But if you, in my case, I'm going to flip this laptop up on its side, and you're going to see this little connector right here. This has a little tassel on it that you can grab it. That's your battery connector. Let me preface everything I'm doing here by saying, don't do this. Do not do this. This is a terrible idea. It's awful. It's rotten. Don't do it. It's going to damage your battery. It's going to damage your laptop. It's going to void any warranty you have. All of that kind of stuff. It's all going to break everything in the world. But I'm going to plug that in. I believe I got it good and tight there. And let's see what it says on this side. It still says not installed, so I may just have had a fluke. I was able to one time get it to, is that connected? Feels like it's connected. Oh, maybe it wasn't. It was a little loose. I'm going to set this for a second here. I have to, this is kind of a two-hand job. You have to get it in place using one, like my thumb here I'm doing, and sorry you can't see this, but as I said, it's a two-handed job. All right, I'm pressing down on everything. Let's take a look on this side. Okay, so there we go. It says excellent. Charging. 29%. It hasn't ever gotten beyond the 29% for me. But there it is. It's showing that. And let's see what happens. I'm curious about this. If I disconnect the power, hey, it's continuing to work. Okay, so this is interesting. Let me see. One of the things I want to do here is let the battery percentage change at some point. That's what you're going for, is a situation in which the battery starts to charge and or discharge. And sometimes the battery gets locked up, frozen in a certain state. And by doing this, you can sometimes shock it into working. Now, I'm hoping that maybe I should restart in Windows, because in BIOS state, it really doesn't utilize much power. So there, I hit escape. I'm going to let it restart. And it wouldn't surprise me at all if this just shuts off and goes back to the state of saying that there's no battery installed. As we can see, there is a battery in there. We should see the little swirly for Windows come up here in a moment. And hopefully then it'll start consuming a little more battery. Oh, what was that? Did we lose power? We may, oh no, the keyboard's still showing illumination. Is it rebooting? Oh, it is. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe it was reinitializing the battery or something there now that it sees it. Very interesting. Yeah, but I mean, it says that the battery condition is excellent in the BIOS. It said 29%. I'm getting the little swirly for Windows now, so that's starting. Let's go and take a look when we get in here at what the level is. I'm going to pause for a second here. Oh, as it turns out, I didn't need to pause. Yeah. So I want to let this run down a little bit. I think that's going to be our best idea, is to let the battery discharge for maybe 5 or 10 minutes so it drops a couple percentage points, and then plug it back in. So I'm going to pause for a second here. Okay, so as we can see here, the BIOS said 29%. This one now says 28%. I want it to drop a little further even. Yeah, this looks promising though. I can't guarantee it. Maybe the battery is going to flip out in a minute here, but right now I am running no power. Okay, actually I may, when it gets to 27, I may go ahead and plug the AC in while Windows is running and see if it goes up to a full charge. So I'm going to pause again for a moment here. Okay, so the battery percentage has dropped to 27% and it's continuing to discharge. So let's see what happens. And this may cause it to shut down, who knows. I'm going to bring the power back into it here. If I can find the connector. There we go. All right, now it says it's charging. I'm going to see if this will go to 100% and where we go to after that. Yeah, so again, I absolutely positively do not want you to try hooking up and disconnecting your battery from your laptop while it's running. Terrible idea, terrible idea. But if you do, it might fix it.